Okay, guys. Alright, let's see. I thought I'd get this GoLava base recorded before I lost it, or another maintenance thing happens. We lose it. Okay, I'm going to be showing you GoLava on this particular base. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's an internet template for sure. We see it almost every war, at least every other war. Here it is. Here's the base in all its glory. GoLava works really well on bases like this because you've got two groups of air defenses that are close together on either side. So what we're going to do in the GoLava, it's 2 golems, 6 wizards, your heroes, and a jump spell for your kill squad. I usually take poison. A lot of people take poison, they forget to use it, but it's been really effective in slowing down the queen and the clan castle troops that come out. But here's the general strategy: is you're going to remove this whole quadrant of the base with your kill squad. Take out the clan castle, the queen, and then both these air defenses with your 2 golems, your kill squad set up, and then you come in with 3 hounds on the backside. You send one from way up here, and it'll travel across all these items, make it to that air defense, and you send another one at the same time from right up above this, and so there's 2 on it. And then as this one's coming in from out here on the outside, you drop a couple balloons, here, 2 balloons here, 2 balloons here, just really fast. So you got 6 balloons there. You drop 2 balloons in front of this, and then I think I usually wait for a second. This base, I wait for a sec for these to be taken out and for these to catch up with these. With the timing on the kill squad, you really want to send in your balloons the second both of these are gone. Like whatever, the one that goes down the second time, as soon as it's gone, that's when you drop your hound up here. It should be just consistent with the timing on that every time. So anyway, if you've got all these balloons deployed up here, you have a few left, usually like 6 or 7. As these get cleaned up and they start moving it over here, I usually put a rage right on top of these 4. So, they'll come to these without rage, but once they get to these 2, they're raging and all kind of converging on that air defense. Once they get to that air defense, I drop my last hound right out here in front of this elixir collector, and it'll come across, get the attention of these 2, and then I drop 2 more balloons on this, 2 more balloons here, and then I wait it out a little bit longer, and I usually drop a rage right here. I've got 3 rages after my jump spell for the kill squad. So use my second rage right there to bring all these balloons that are up in this area around in a counterclockwise fashion down to this air defense. Once that air defense is dead, you've got Teslas that'll pop up right here below the town hall. But everything should be moving this way. If you get the timing right, you'll still have a hound up that will help you protect from some of these, like the Teslas and stuff. But when that happens, the balloons will next come to here. You should have just at least, about 4 balloons left, I think, typically. I usually send 2 balloons here on this archer tower and 2 on this. If you have an extra one, you're supposed to keep 1 extra balloon for cleanup on the top or on a side that doesn't have any troops on it, so that way you don't run out of time. That's happened to me a couple of times now, so I try to keep one balloon. We'll see if I do that on here. I think I dump it right there, but we'll see. And then I drop my last rage. As soon as this goes down, I drop my last rage right below the town hall. Basically just to keep a conveyor belt for the balloons and the hounds to come around in this counterclockwise circle and take out the rest of the defenses. And it's usually it's a wrap. You do pretty quick, and it's worked really well. K-Snipe and I both have been 3-starring this base almost every time with this attack, so I want everybody to start using it. Let's go ahead and look at the replay now. So I'm going to drop. Now usually I want my golems. I want one golem on that cannon right there. And then I typically you want one on this archer tower right here, but it's hard to get it to go and pinpoint that wall. It usually will just come down to the cannon, which is fine. It works. You want to drop it higher up so that you can drop your wizards right behind it. If you look, I drop 6. If you notice, I drop 3 on the outside here, and then I do 3 on the outside down below as well. I kind of screwed up that wizard drop. That's one mistake I made, but it doesn't end up hurting me too bad. But I should have dropped these 3 wizards down a little further, probably on the next collector. Right there. Because my king ends up going shopping a little bit, but that's okay. One thing I wanted to show you is that if I drop my golem too far, say the top side of that wizard right there, I had one attack where I still got the 3-star, but the golem went over here for this cannon that was exposed. It kind of screwed up my my kill squad. It was kind of a light squad, and so I still got the air defenses down, managed to get the 3-star, but I was a little worried there for a second. So make sure you don't drop it too far north and have your golem run off. You want it on this one down here where these 2 are. Anyway, so I let the wizards do their work for a second. And then once they get closer, I typically drop my king a little early. I should have held off just a little bit longer, but I didn't. And that's okay. And then I drop the jump spell. About now, my golems stay ahead. The wizards still have some stuff to work on. And then I drop my queen. And you notice right there, I made sure that I drop the jump so that it gets over the initial wall and into the center. Right there, just on that little corner, the jump's touching there, so it'll get the whole thing. So they're in there. They're taking care of the clan castle. I drop my poison. Queen comes in there, does some work for me. Got a couple of wizards still working. The Barb King is supposed to go into the center, but he didn't. So you want to try to direct him into the center usually. There, right there. As soon as that goes down, that's when the next portion of the attack starts. Try to get that down as soon as the second air defense goes down. Boom, hit it, because you don't want to run out of time. I've run out of time probably twice waiting too long. So you want to get that timing down. Okay, here it goes. Hound from the top northeast. Hound from the northwest. Groups, always drop your balloons in groups of 2s and 3s right next to defenses, and do them at the same time so that they take care of things in a timely fashion. There's my hound on the lower side. I've got these guys working. I drop my second rage, and if you notice, it's just coming around counterclockwise. That's pretty effective. Yeah, on this one it looks like I did save 1 balloon for cleanup. Ends up working really well. Let me think my last hound pops. So anyway, so that's it. Now it's just clean up and time. And I'm looking around to see where I should drop that balloon. I decided to drop it up at the top to help clean up the top. And then I drop my barb down here. And that's it. I see the space almost every war. The war we're prepping for today has it in there. So make sure you go through and review this attack and put it in your arsenal. All right, thank you.